Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Happy 2025. I am Sarah with the Contoured Chemist. It's that time. Roundup of all of my favorites for 2024. This is going to be all beauty products. I've got some skincare, hair, body, fragrance, makeup, and everything in between. So if you want to check it out, I did my very best to round it down to my number one favorite in each category for the year. So keep watching, be sure to like and subscribe, and thanks for being here. All right, friends, let's get into it. This was really hard for me. I recently purged my skincare and moved a bunch to the behind those doors right there. And I'll be honest, I had so much I forgot that I even had. And now I feel like it's all new again. And it was really hard for me to pick one from each category, but I'm gonna do my best. I probably missed some categories, but I still have got plenty of favorites. So let's get right on into it. We're gonna start with skincare. I tried a lot of K-beauty this year and I still love all of it. But yet it's funny because most of my skincare is not K-beauty brands, but this is something I haven't shared before. If you don't know, I am currently still testing mascaras, even though I'll give you a little sneak peek of so far what my two favorites are. But in that, when I go to wash my face at night, I have discovered I absolutely hate removing mascara. This is why one of my favorites is a tubing mascara. And I do think 2025 is going to be the year of tubing mascaras getting all the praise and hype that they deserve because they remove so much easier. You don't need waterproof. They don't flake. They don't smudge. All the things, okay? Anyway, I'm not talking about mascara right now. I'm talking about a mascara remover. This has become like a daily staple and I can't live without it because I have a lot of cleansers that either burn my eyes or don't fully remove, and I have like raccoon eyes the next day. And you guys know me, I haven't worn mascara in years. So this is like a whole nother avenue. And I'm like, I have not heard that many people talk about this, but it is a Korean brand. This is by Heroin. Is that right? There's an E on the end. It kind of looks like heroin, but I hope that's not what it is. Heroin, maybe, make speedy mascara remover. I'll link everything down below per usual. You can get her on Amazon. She is cheaper from K-beauty retailers, but it's almost like a kind of mascara wand. It reminds me of my removers for like Lashify or any of my lash extensions. And you just coat the top and bottom, give it a few minutes to work, and then you can like pull off your fake lashes. It's like that, but it works with any mascara. It doesn't burn your eyes, and you just put it on, and then I usually just take a micellar water and take off all my eye makeup, and that way I'm not pulling and tugging at lashes. I'm not getting like cloudy eyes from my makeup remover. Game changer. And I'd say if I had to pick of all of my K-beauty products, which I have a lot, skincare included, this is my favorite product from a K-beauty brand. I am obsessed with her. So I had to share because I don't think I've ever shared her. A lot of this skincare doesn't really need a lot of explanation. A lot of these are favorites. I'm back on my plasma wash. So you guys know with my little eczema flare up, I stopped using her. I don't know if she was causing any issues, let's be honest, but now I'm back to my normal routine and she is back in my favorites. This was a really hard decision between her and my cleanser. This one was definitely new this last year. Was cleanser new last year? I want to say it was maybe the year before. I'll be honest, some of these things might have been the year before. You know, by the time you get to my age, the years kind of run together, right? So this is Experiment's Plasma Wash. One of the few face washes. So I only picked one from this category because I can use this and it does remove my eye makeup without the burn and the cloudiness. And I can actually use this as a full double cleanse to remove makeup and then cleanse again. And I don't even need like a balm or an oil cleanser. So for that reason, and because it leaves my skin more hydrated and it's winter time, I gotta go with Plasma Wash. I love everything from this brand, so I had to give her a shout. Next is we're gonna do a mist or a spray. Now, if you guys know me, I have a lot. Like, there's a lot just behind me. I love a good spray after cleansing my face just to like add another layer of hydration, and then I can like lock it in. So recently I had a friend ask about one that I had recommended before that had been discontinued, and I'm like, if I had to pick one spray that would be good for every skin type, like no matter what you're looking for, and you just want a nice hydration with an amazing mister, because I feel like that can make or break a product. Curel, another Amazon find. This is actually a Japanese brand, if you didn't know, but this is the Deep Moisture Spray. And I'm telling you, I don't even think you can see it on camera. The finest mist, like you can spray it over makeup, refresh during the day. No scent, just amazing hydration. I love the feeling of this on my face, and I'm rosacea prone. I get red, I get inflamed, and this kind of just like instantly will soothe and hydrate my skin. Loaded with ceramides, which is always important. The Essence Toner category, which I feel like has just become one this past year. A lot of brands are no longer distinguishing between the two. It's just like, it's an essence or it's a toner, and they all kind of do the same thing. I'm very happy that 2024 was the year of essences becoming a thing here in the US, right? It was a K-beauty thing, and now it's everywhere, and I'm here for it because usually they are soothing and they are loaded with hydration. And I actually just got in the mail this morning a brand new Rhode. So it looks like they changed the packaging a little bit because I wanted one in my bathroom and I wanted one in here. That's how much I love this product. So this is the Rhode Glazing Milk, and it is a ceramide facial essence. Something about the texture, the way this hydrates yet also absorbs really quick. And I'm telling you, there was a lot of milky toners that went onto the market last year, but I still reach for this. For that, I'm gonna pick her as my favorite. It was really hard. It was really hard. There's a lot of good K-beauty brands as well, but Rhode, if you don't know, the same chemist that makes Rhode is the founder of Beauty Stat. Highly, highly well formulated products, and so I'll buy anything. Next is an exfoliant. So this might be your toner if it's an acid toner. I recently did an entire video on exfoliants, and I had not tried this product yet, and it is already become my holy grail. Now, if you know me, I have very sensitive skin. In fact, I have a chemical burn right now from a glycolic toning treatment that I had used before, but this time my face decided she didn't like it, and I instantly took off a layer of my skin and damaged my barrier. So I can honestly say I've tried every exfoliant and type of acid there is, and I have never had such amazing results immediately that were gentle enough for my crazy skin. Now, this is gentle enough that you can build up to use every day, and it is actually an acid I had not used before. It's mandelic acid, and this is Sophie Pavitt's Face Mandelic Clearing Serum. Now, it's originally like designed for keeping your pores clear, acne-prone skin. But mandelic acid, my skin likes. And I feel like I instantly have a glow the next day. I haven't been using it daily. I'm still using it only a few times a week, but so far, I had never really consistently used an acid serum because usually they were glycolic based and they were too strong, obviously, for my skin. Oh man, but not this one. So if you have sensitive skin and maybe a lot of those toners I've shared before were too much for you, I typically go to the PHAs, the weaker acids, and mandelic I like. So if you've been looking for an exfoliating serum, it's really easy to kind of, I wash my face at night, I will put this on and then I'll kind of like go on with my night for like 5 minutes. I'll kind of let it fully do its job or whatever. Then I'll finish with my skincare routine, usually just a moisturizer. And so it's been really easy to incorporate a few nights a week. And I'm excited to see when this heals, what my face can do using it more often. Even though that's technically a serum, I call that my exfoliant. I am gonna pick one daytime and one nighttime serum. Can you guess what they are? I am on my 3rd or 4th bottle of this, and this is most definitely my daytime serum. You can use it both, but Mother Science Molecular Hero Serum, this is the one that has the patented, their proprietary malisazen, I think is how you say it. This is the only serum I can honestly say that when I consistently use it, I can see my dark spots fading. They actually came out with a night serum with, again, that proprietary ingredient with retinol, and I've been incorporating that into my routine, but I haven't been using it long enough. This has been my go-to. It's also an antioxidant, so you can like forego vitamin C. A lot of times I will use this and a vitamin C, since vitamin C also increases collagen production. But this is mainly for dark spots. If you have dark spots like me, uneven skin tone, she's a game changer. I love her. So this I'm gonna be nice and consistent with in 2025. I think I may have a discount code. So any discount codes I have for some of these, I will also put those down below. So my nighttime serum probably won't surprise you. It's gonna be my retinoid. So this is Medic 8. This is the Crystal Retinol 10. I'm still on my 10. So until I finish this, and you guys know I was having some skin issues, I had to take a break from all actives for a while. I am back on her. This is my retinaldehyde. Once I finish this bottle, I will go up to the next strength. They recently came out with even stronger ones. So I'm at a 10. They just sent me, they came out with brand new 20 and 24. My goal in life is to get to that 24. I don't know if I ever will, with my skin keep giving me curveballs, but find yourself a good retinoid if you want to age gracefully. She does the most anti-aging of any ingredient that's out there. And Medic 8 is a very stable, well-formulated, very cosmetically elegant, like nice to apply and worth every penny for sure. Now let's go into eye care. So again, I had to stop using this one for a while, and let me tell you guys, I noticed a difference not using her because my eyes also had eczema and were swollen. I had to forego all eye products, especially ones that had any kind of active ingredient. So I am back on my One Skin eye supplement. This is my holy grail, ride or die, OS01 eye topical supplement. So this one has that OS01, their proprietary peptide that stops cell senescence, which is pretty much like dead cells that are always on your face, and it contributes to aging faster. So this, I noticed a huge difference with around my eyes, which are my biggest trouble area. And so I am excited. I am back on her, and she is still my ride or die. After we take care of our eyes, we hydrate, we moisturize, and I have been so impressed with this brand. This product has become something I use both day and night, and I am very impressed with this product. So this is In Beauty Project, which I have so many of their products, and I am actually testing their peptide serum right now, so I will let you guys know. But this extreme cream, I mean, I literally have a little guy right here. I have multiple backups. I am obsessed with this cream. And I think why is because it's like very hydrating. At first I was like, oh, this is just for dry skin. And I wasn't really that dry. And then of course winter hits. And so that's probably why I'm using it more. But the finish of this has got me to where I want to use it under makeup. The fact that it's also silicone free, so I can use it under Seint, is just like mad bonus points. But then I can also use it at night and wake up glowing. Full of ceramides, it's full of peptides. I always considered this a very much like an anti-aging moisturizer, but then I'm like, oh, but then look at that, like it almost gives you like glass skin underneath your makeup. So if you're looking for more glow, especially right now in the drier months when it is very cold and dry, give her a try. She is so good. She sold out so many times during the Sephora sale because everyone was talking about her. And I will continue to talk about her because she is my favorite of the year. And that is saying a lot considering how many moisturizers I've been sent to test. It's so amazing. Can you guess what's next? The most important step of a skincare routine. Like, don't even do skincare unless you're gonna wear this every day. It's SPF time. This was hard for me to choose. I also tested a lot of SPFs this year. I am most asked for a recommendation for mineral. And I know a lot of that has to do with the misinformation about chemical sunscreens on social media. I understand that. There's nothing wrong with chemical. You are sensitive to chemical sunscreens because a lot of chemical SPF filters can burn your eyes. Definitely lightsaver. I discovered that this year and it is such a good sunscreen. I don't know. I think it's the texture. It has more of a whipped texture. It's hard to describe. It's like, it's just, I don't know. This is their tinted, yet it's barely tinted. In fact, it goes on so good and it gives a beautiful, like, just nice natural sheen to the skin. I don't really consider it matte or glowy. It's just a natural finish. They do have a completely untinted one now as well. They are on Sephora now, and I love it. So anything to get people to wear more sunscreen, this one is a great formulation. Real quick, let's do a little treatment. So I'd say my biggest discovery this year was the fact I didn't need to use pore strips and things like this exist. So this one I forgot. This one is a K-Beauty brand. So this is Sunboon Editor's Blackhead Melting Clear Pad. It's pretty much just like a really thin pad that you can put over your nose, leave it for like 10, 15 minutes, and I even use them on my chin. And it softens any kind of like hardened sebum that's in your pores, leading to the look of blackheads or sebaceous filaments. And then you can gently just kind of scrape or wipe off all of that gunk, let's be honest, congesting your pores. I would say if you are consistent and you do this weekly, you will noticeably like see a huge difference in congestion. And so if congestion is an issue for you, this was something I hadn't done before this year, and I'm so glad I discovered it. And I made the comment before that I didn't have any K-Beauty. Here's some more. Masks. I'll be honest, I had kind of gotten out of the routine of masking until the whole collagen mask became popular. And I do really love these. I know there's mixed reviews. Some people say they don't really do anything, but I truly do feel like you do your skincare routine and put one of these on. I typically don't sleep with it on, but a few hours, like if you have an event and you need beautiful skin, I'm telling you, nothing's gonna make your skin look so good as to one of these masks. They're incredible. So I have a Biodance one here, Medicube. They're even making some new ones with that PDRN, the salmon DNA. I don't feel like there's a huge difference between brands, in my honest opinion, as long as it has that like hydrogel. It's not just a sheet mask. It's like the gel that like turns clear over like 3 to 4 hours. They are cool. I really love them. My favorite skincare technology I discovered this year would be this. This is the Sonic Smooth by Michael Todd. I have been shaving my face for many years. And I've always used a disposable dermaplaning razor, right? But my skin has changed, like everyone, as we get older, and my skin has gotten more sensitive. And when I use one of those type of razors, my barrier would almost be like messed up for a good week. And I could see it needing to heal. I was extra red and extra inflamed and had more irritation. And so I was looking for another option, and this helps so much. So it is a Sonic, let's see if I can show you, razor. Same thing, but it uses gentle vibration, but it does not take off the top layer of my skin like those other ones do, but it still allows me to shave my face and get at least some dead skin off and all of that peach fuzz. You can't use this on your nose, and you definitely want to be super careful around your eyebrows, like with any razor. But I do really like that this one doesn't irritate my skin and I can still get a nice close shave. And I do feel like I can use this more often than I was able to use the throwaway ones. And so this has been my best technology find for the year. Finishing up with skincare and then moving into body. You guys know I'd have to mention this brand at some point. The one thing, now I will say, this brand is one of those brands I love everything they've come out with, and they're still innovating and coming out with new products all the time. But this is the one thing from this brand I cannot live without. And you might be like, really, Sarah? But yes, brand is Prequel. They've come out with a ton of new stuff, yet this hand shielding lotion is like I didn't know it was missing from my life until I got it. And now I can't live without it. And it is the best hand lotion that really does shield your hands and like stays on through washing your hands. Because if you're like me and you're washing your hands during the day and like you're constantly applying a lotion and then it just washes right off the next time you wash your hands. This one doesn't do that. And I love her because I don't have to put her on 20 times a day. I can put her on once. And so this bottle, which doesn't even look big compared to their other products that are like the size of my head, has lasted me so long. And this is one thing. It's not greasy, no fragrance. Prequel is definitely in the running for my favorite brand of the year if I had to pick. And you guys know, I've talked about all their products. Their products are so good, and I just got a new one to test. I'm excited. It's amazing. But this is my favorite so far that I can't live without. Everything's good. Brand I've already mentioned once that was up for my running for brand of the year, like I said, in beauty. So this is my favorite body glow. This bronze body glow. Let me just show you. I mean, I'm telling you, I know I'll be using this a lot more like come summer months, but if you need like a little bit of glow and a little bit of bronze. I have a feeling this is going to be like a daily need for me, especially if I haven't self-tanned. It is a body oil, but it does not feel oily. I mean, it doesn't even like leave my hands oily, but it smells like Coconut Island Dream Heaven. It's so good. Very few body bronzing products that I know I can just put my shirt on. It's not gonna transfer. So In Beauty product was next in running for my one of the year. So I would say Prequel, In Beauty were two of my very favorite brands from the year. If I had to pick my favorite brand for the year, I'm gonna say it's OneSkin. And the reason why is because I've tried every single product they make. And you guys know I appreciate brands that don't just come out with products to release new products. They have a purpose for everything. And so they have a cleanser, a body supplement, they have the eye supplement that I already showed you. They have the face supplement, and then they came out with 3 SPFs. And their SPFs were close to being my very favorites as well. They have a tinted and a non-tinted. I use the body one all the time. I would say if I had to pick one brand that I love and use on the daily, every single product within their line I approve of. Which isn't the case for all brands. The more I learned about their clinical studies, the more it makes me want to reach for these products every day because they're so well backed by science. It's just amazing. And I have a feeling there's going to be a lot more companies trying to emulate what they've done with their proprietary ingredients and sell synogens. And so they're one of the first, and their products are the best. Okay, so we're still on body care. I love that body supplement. I've been using it mainly on my neck and chest to see if I can see a difference there, because that is an area I typically neglect, right? So the next body, and this brand has more than just body care products. I'm gonna say this gets my award for most aesthetically pleasing line of the year. And this is stuff that I obviously loved because this is completely empty. It's an empty, but that would be Salt Air. And I love how beautiful this looks in my shower. And this I actually keep out on my counter. This is just their body lotion, but this is like, again, something after I wash my hands. If I don't have my Prequel handy, I'll just use this. If I feel like my leg feels dry, something like, I keep it out on my vanity by my sink at all times. This is their serum body wash. The formulation is amazing. It literally has a vitamin C derivative and niacinamide to brighten your skin. Like, it smells good and it has good ingredients and it looks good in my shower. So if you're weird like me and you really hate ugly products sitting on your shower ledge, and I do. I have a lot in there that I don't like to look at, but they work, so I have them. But this one, I want to go buy more products from them because they're all so pretty. And they all obviously are different colors depending on the scent, but I love this Santal Bloom. Smells good. I've tried many things from their line, including their hair care. Everything's really, really well done. So most aesthetically pleasing is my category. Next, we're gonna go into most innovative body brand. Now, I've talked about this brand before, but I have tried more of their products, and every time I try another one, I'm like, this is so smart. You know, there's sometimes like there's brands that I'm just like, why did no one else think of that, right? Honey, I match her today. Honey, this is their Splash Salve in shower, is that how you say it? Salve? In shower moisture treatment. So I shared before, they have a water balm that is just, you spray it on after you get out of the shower. It smells good, and it's just like a clear, light, moist, like mist, and it just moisturizes your skin. This brand is like the epitome of lazy girl body care, which is me. I spend so much time on my face and neglect my body that this is making me actually not, because I use this in the shower. So it's a really cool texture to where, like, I don't even know how to describe it. It's like hard and you like push in. It smells delicious. I don't know how to describe it. Maybe I should tell you what they say. For use in the shower after cleansing or shaving, right before stepping out of the shower, you apply it to wet skin and rinse quickly underwater without using your hands to like get it off or scrubbing. And then you gently pat your skin dry with a towel. So it's like, it puts this like layer of moisture on your body, but you have to almost kind of like rinse off excess. Does that make sense? It's hard to describe, but it's like easy. So before I get out of the shower, I just take a little scoop and I rub it all over, and then I quickly just kind of like run under the shower, let it kind of rinse off excess and pat dry, and I'm moisturized. And to me, it's just genius. I have a lot of stuff from them, and I love everything I've tried. So Honey is most innovative body care. We're gonna say body tech. Do you guys remember? I mean, I used to use this for the face, the smaller version, all the time. Still love it. Still have numerous ones, actually. The PMD Clean, I believe it was called. And I love it because it's the only like face brush that I would put on my face and know it's not gonna harbor bacteria because it's silicone, and it inhibits that bacteria growth, all that goodness. But this is the body one, right? It's huge. And the cool thing is it has these magnetic attachments. So you can literally just like switch out what you want on the back and use it for your whole body. It gives a nice gentle exfoliation. I feel like it gets off self-tan really well. I like it because I can never reach the middle of my back. And I get dry there, I think, just because I can't reach it. So I will use this literally on the middle of my back to kind of exfoliate. I'm not even sure what this one's for. I think it's like a massager. I don't know. I don't use this one, to be honest. I mainly use the loofah. It's got different vibration settings. I think it's dead because my kids like to play with it in my shower as well. But this one is gold. This one is exfoliate, and like a pretty, I don't want to say rough, but a pretty nice scrubber, right? Exfoliate. I use this on my feet. I feel like it would be too rough for my body. I keep the loofah for my body. This I get when my feet are nice and, you know, soft from the moisture of the shower. And let me tell you, I just keep these little guys in my shower, and I really like this. And then it hangs by this little guy to dry so it doesn't grow anything. All right, moving along faster because I talk too much, and I still have a lot of makeup I want to share with you guys. We're going into fragrances. Now, if you don't know, for a very long time, I did not wear any fragrances. After I had babies, it's like everything like made me sneeze and gave me a headache. And so I didn't use fragrances for the longest time. And now I'm back on my fragrance kick and I love them. So I have a hair and body mist, and then I have a straight up like perfume. This brand has been a fun find for this year. I believe it was this year. Sniff. Have you guys used any of their perfumes? I have several, but this is my go-to. Oh, if you would have had me pick this out, I would have been like, they sent me this in PR. I never would have picked this fragrance, and I'm obsessed with it. This is Tarte Deco, and I think that, you guys know, I cannot describe fragrances for the life of me, but I love the little magnetic lids. All of their stuff smells so good. I have the vanilla, I have a rose one, but this one I think is like apple undertones, and I would have never picked that for myself, but my favorite perfume of the year. And I'm getting into kind of layering scents, so sometimes I'll put on a perfume and then I'll put a body hair mist on as well. And I have tried a lot of this brand this year, and this is by far, sometimes I just go back because my fragrances are in my closet. And sometimes I just go back to the closet and spray myself randomly in the middle of the day. That is how much I love the smell of this. Fleur, I'm sure you've heard of it. It got real popular this year. I mean, I haven't even put a dent in this. This is their heavy cream, and this is the scent that's like sold out so many times. Oh man, if you like sweet, like marshmallow, vanilla, I like body mist because I can just like be real generous with them. I mean, I've tried some of their perfumes and I have a lot of their mists, like the vanilla and caramel and coconut skin, all of those that were really popular. They all smell delicious, but there's nothing that smells as good as this. Like, it is heaven. It's so stinking good. Oh, it has the notes written on it. Top notes: lemon, sugar, marshmallow, and orange. The heart, I suck at scents. Jasmine blossom, coconut cream. Oh, and a word I can't even pronounce. Ambrotilolide. I don't know what that is. Base, vanilla mousse, salted caramel, whipped cream. Can you see why? And I usually don't like super sweet, but there's something about this one. Maybe it's because it's got like other things in it, like the lemon, orange, jasmine. Oh, so good. I can't stress enough. I love it. I love it so much. All right, moving on. Hair. Hair is easy for me. My favorite hair product of the year, most definitely the Seint hair gloss. I can use this anywhere from like when my hair's wet out of the shower. I do it from about here down. If you want added shine, this will do it. Or as like a finishing gloss. Like my hair right now is a little frizzy, probably because I didn't use this yet. And I can use a very small amount and just keep it on my ends to bring down frizz or to add shine. Can you see that shine? When you guys ask me now, like, what makes your hair so shiny? It's the hair gloss. I just have to be careful not to use too much, or because I have very fine hair and I have oily roots, so I can't get it near this area. But also, speaking of scent, smells amazing. So I love being able to like smell that in my hair throughout the day. My favorite hair tool discovery is definitely this GHD Chronos flat iron. I'll be honest, I've been using the same flat iron straightener for years. Technology has changed. Technology has definitely changed. This one makes my hair so much shinier, healthier. It works better, it works quicker. The thing I'm probably the most obsessed though is I can push this button and it is heated up in 20 seconds. 20 seconds. It beeps and then literally you like turn around and it beeps again and you're like, how on earth can that be already heated up? There is no temperature setting because it is like controlled at a specific temperature that's not supposed to damage your hair. Obviously, you still want to use a heat protectant anytime you're putting heat on your hair, but I like the fact that I don't have to like, I feel like I always had mine too hot for technically probably what I should have had. I feel like a lot of irons go too hot. This one doesn't. It's completely controlled based on research of what they consider like safe for hair. So I love this iron. If you're in the market for a new one, I highly recommend her. Can you guys tell I finally took off my nails? I'll be honest, I have not been this impressed with the product in a very long time. So if you remember, I put these on. I finally decided to take them off after they had been on my nails for 1 month, 4 weeks to the day. And they were finally starting to annoy me, probably because they were grown out. And when I ran my fingers through my hair, the hair would kind of like get down under it, you know? But this is the Super Stick Mani. In fact, I just ordered a butt ton more. I've got one so far. Shipping takes a little bit longer, I feel like, straight from them. There are some on Target's website that will come quick. I ordered straight from them because they had so many styles. These are the ones that use the little stickers. So much easier than glue and getting glue everywhere. I will not go back. And you can buy just the stickers online from Olive and June. In the reviews, people say that you can use them with any nail brand, like the stickers. And then these stickers also allow you to reuse the same nails over and over again, which is wild to me. So they lasted a month. I wasn't even close to losing one. I had to pry them off, yet they did not damage my nails at all. My nails were so long underneath, so I just cut them off and whatever, and I'm ready for a new pair. But I was trying to wait for my shipment because I don't know what style I want next. So I do have these waiting. I might put these on. So impressed. I was never a long nail girly, and I loved having my nails looking pretty every day for a month. So highly impressed. I actually just got an email from them this morning, and they won several awards for this particular product, the Super Stick Mani with the stickers, like Best Breakthrough Innovation Award from Allure and something else. And I understand why. So good. I can't recommend them enough. Like, if you like press-on nails, and I before I tried these, I will honestly say I didn't like press-on nails, but I saw someone say that they lasted 3 weeks, and I'm like, mine lasted 4. Mind blowing. We've made it to makeup. Obviously, there are a lot of different categories, so I'm gonna try to keep it as straight and simple. I might skip some categories if I didn't have a clear favorite. Let's start from how we would do our makeup. Primer. You guys can probably guess this. My favorite primer of the year, Milk Hydro Grip and Glow. This is the one that adds luminosity. It is silicone free, so you can use it with anything. It adds that beautiful glow, and it is a makeup gripping primer. Gives you that tack, and it will help your makeup stay on all day. Favorite product from the drugstore. I have a couple, and have a full drugstore video coming. But this is a new favorite of this year that I had honestly forgotten about and rediscovered. So my favorite rediscovery of 2024 is the L'Oreal Lumi Lotion. I think it was my daughter who reminded me because she asked for the lighter color. And then I was like, oh, I forgot about that. That is amazing. And now I have been wearing this all the time. This is the best, like, drugstore, and this is the color medium glow. So this I could put on all over, and it gives me like almost a little bit of coverage, but it gives me that immediate glow to my skin. And when I'm maybe like on day 2 of my self-tan and I kind of like washed or exfoliated it all off the night before, this can instantly give me that little kiss of color and hydration as well. It is one of the best products for under makeup ever, much less from the drugstore. High in glycerin, very hydrating. Typically use this almost if needed to add a little glow under makeup, almost like a primer, and it's beautiful. So if you don't really need like a glow, like a tacky primer, maybe you need more hydration that day, or you want to add a little bit more color, this will add the color if you're going for a darker shade. You can use the lighter colors to highlight, the darker colors to bronze. I mean, so much you can do with just this product alone. I'm always asked for my favorite skin tint. Now, obviously, I think you guys probably know my favorite foundation is 3D foundation from Seint. I've been testing plenty of products. I still have not found anything close to her. So when people ask me for a silicone-free skin tint they can use under Seint, I've tested a lot. Some of them are okay. I have found one that is absolutely glorious, gorgeous, probably don't even need anything over it, but there's been some days where I'll just put this on and then use a little bit of color correction around my eyes, some dark spots, and then I'm a little bronzer and I'm good to go. It's beautiful, but it is not affordable. So it is Hourglass, and it is their hydrating skin tint. This is their Veil skin tint. She is so beautiful. I wear shade 9. It's beautiful. It blurs my hyperpigmentation enough that I can throw it on in 2 seconds with a brush and not need anything else, and I can go very like no makeup. It gives more coverage than a tinted SPF, but it has a beautiful finish. So if you're looking for a really good tinted moisturizer, I don't know if I would really like put foundation over it, but it is silicone free, so you can definitely get extra coverage by layering this under Seint if that is what you're looking for. Next category is makeup brushes. This was a new discovery for me this year. I decided to start trying some other makeup brushes, and holy moly, every brush I try from this brand is absolutely beautiful. Like, I can't get over it. Probably because they're all handmade in Japan. This is by Refer. And whoop, it'd help if it was the right way. I have an entire set of their eye brushes, some of their new brushes. They're so good. They can be used in so many different ways, like from cream products. Like, they're probably about the softest things I've ever felt on my face. Their eye brushes I like because you can find some interesting shapes and sizes that really are kind of difficult to find from other brands. They just have a really cool variety, like just different. And I find that some of these smaller ones are really good for, like, I have very small hooded eyes. And so to get to some of these points, I really liked having some of these in my collection and being able to try new techniques, getting some new looks. They also have a really cool program online where they have like a store. You can get a discount if you add a review. And all you have to do is you can get it at a discount, and then you go back within 30, 60 days and leave a review, which I think is a really cool, it's called their concept store. It's really cool concept. Speaking of brushes, I had to give a shout out to this one brush that is also my favorite discovery for the year. You can use it with Seint. Obviously, you can use any brushes with Seint, but this is the Patrick Ta Nose Contour Brush. And I love this little brush. It's like the perfect density. I can use it with my cream contour. Just kind of like pounce in and have, if you're looking for like a brush to give you a really like easy snatched nose, I find that a precise brush is key to really being able to contour your nose in like a way that's gonna really change the shape of your nose. And this one is like it's just a beautiful shape and size, and makes it really easy, even for someone like me who doesn't have the steadiest of a hand to draw a straight line. But anyway, I didn't really do a full nose contour, but you get the point. And then the other side, I use for eyeshadow. It's just a really nice, big, fluffy blending brush. Obviously, you could use this side to blend out your nose contour, but love this brush. Quickly, I'm gonna talk lips because I need to reapply mine because I've been talking so much. I definitely think 2025, here's my prediction, is going to continue to be and will really be the year of lip stain products. I am seeing a lot more come out in the drugstore. My favorite, I really do like these. I know I got mixed ideas about them when I showed it on Instagram, but these are the Sachu lip liner stay-ins. They're lip liners that go on black and then you peel them off. Very similar to the Wonder Skin, the blue lip stain that then you peel off, I'm seeing so many lip stain products, and I really do love them because you almost can just like throw on a gloss over it and you still have color, and they don't wear off like a normal lip color can. I have a feeling they're not going anywhere. And they've actually made me get into lip liners again. So I would say if I had to pick a non-peel off version, I would say the new Artist Color Extreme by Makeup Forever. So if you've seen the original formula that are the wood clinch pencils, these are wood, these are the extremes, meaning the ones that are wood clenched in this wood color are meant for the full face. You can use them as eyeliner, you can use them as blush, contour, and lip liner, obviously. They're a little bit more of a creamy formulation. The new extremes are meant to stay put. They're more long wear. So they still are creamy enough. And this is the very cool color. This is Endless Cacao. To really give contour. But like once it sets and dries down, it's gonna be more of a long wearing formulation. And obviously you can use them together. But someone like me that has no definition, I have really been into lip liners lately. Okay, let's finish up my lips by going over both my favorite day and night products. I could spend a lot of time just talking about lip products, but my most definite favorite daytime sheer color, I'm gonna say it that way, peptide treatment is gonna be Ole Henriksen. These I have every single color. I have them all over the house, here in my car, all of the things. In fact, they just came out with like shimmers of all the classic colors and I bought them all. So the peptide or Pout Preserve Peptide Lip Treatment, the best peptide treatment, and I have bought all of them of every kind. This one is my favorite for a very sheer wash of color. So here is like their creme brulee. It's more of a brown color and it's got shimmer in it. It's very, I find all their colors very much of a kiss of color, very sheer. I think they're perfect, like I said, to throw over like a stain that you already have on your lips. If you're looking for color and you want peptides and you want the best colorful lip balm, Edem. I'm very impressed with this brand. I've loved everything that they've sent me this year. So good. This is their La Choo Lip Softening Balm. It's a peptide treatment as well. This is the color Fig Sauce. This is what I was wearing until I talked it off. But the color payoff on these and the metal like applicator, everything is just so well done. They're not sticky, they're very glossy, yet you're getting that lip treatment at the same time. And I'm really picky about my lip products. I try them all because I've been looking for that holy grail. And this has been my holy grail, like apply in the car on the way without a mirror. This is more of like a color. I would love to definitely try some of the other colors for more like, or the clear one for at nighttime to see how that works at night. But right now, my favorite night, this was a surprise for me. I was sent this in PR, and you guys know I'm like always looking for like the best overnight lip mask, lip product. There's something about my lips that I think I have probably the same problems as the rest of my face. My lips peel. And so I'm always looking for something to soften, hydrate my lips overnight. This is absolutely incredible. One of the first products I don't have to layer. So a lot of times I can layer a treatment and then an occlusive on top and I can get the same effect. But I wanted a one and done product that I could just throw on, keep it beside my bed and just make sure my lips aren't gonna like, I'm not gonna wake up with crusty, dusty lips, you know? Wise Beauty has actually great brand. I've been liking a lot of their stuff I've been trying. It's called Like a Gloss Hydrating Lip Mask, and it's this nice, huge tub. This feels like a gloss, but man, does it stay on my lips all night. Because one of the problems is either it wears off overnight or onto your pillow or whatever the case may be, or it just doesn't work. This stays on all night and works. No scent, nothing like that. It's really easy to kind of just throw on. Oh my gosh, it's my favorite lip mask that I've ever tried. That's saying a lot. I've tried a lot. So this one, and I haven't heard it talked about at all, but it's amazing. Okay, we did lips. Let's go back to eyes. My favorite innovation product of the year that I've found is this Half Magic Flick Eraser Makeup Correcting Pen. This guy that, well, I didn't really have like a wing, but if I did, well, I just kind of made one. Like, erases mistakes. Like, why? Like, sometimes my eyes just get smudgy there because I have a lot of texture. Like, clean it up. Bam. No more licking a Q-tip. It's so easy. Like, why has no one thought of that before? The design, the shape of it, it's like this flat tip. So good. So if you like a wing liner and you don't own this, buy it. Trust me, you'll love it. Speaking of liners, my favorite waterline pencil, because now that I'm not wearing lashes every day, I've been doing that a lot because it makes your lashes look thicker. It's gonna be the Huda Beauty Longwear Eye Pencil, and I like the brown. This is color very brown. This is almost hard to get off, so that this guy helps because it almost stays in your waterline. So that if you don't like that, that's a problem for you. Don't buy this. It will stay in your waterline. And it does smudge out really nice. Actually, that's all I have on as liner, top and in the waterline. But still, my favorite liquid liners are gonna be Kat Von D. I have tattoo liner and ink liner, black, brown. These are so good. They last, they don't flake or skip or anything. They're just the easiest, nice, thin marker pen type. They don't dry out quickly. They are airtight. She makes a very good liquid liner. She knows her liquid liner. And then eye products of the year, I would say on days I'm not filming, I am lazy. I am really lazy. And I think 2025 is going to be the year of lazy eye makeup. That is my prediction. I think you are gonna see a surge in liquid, cream, and stick eyeshadows. So that's my prediction. We'll see if I'm right. These are so good. There's a reason why they were sold out during this Sephora sale. I don't even know the name of it, but it's the Giorgio Armani liquid eyeshadows. They're so easy. You like put them on, use a brush, blend it out, and you're done. And they stay put. For mature, very like oily eyelid women like myself, these are amazing. They remind me also, I really do like the violet, I don't know how to say this, U paints. I've showed these before, but also liquid eyeshadows. I do think that liquids are gonna be coming back. And sticks. I mean, these are not new. This is Laura Mercier. Bobbi Brown makes amazing ones too, but the ones that you just can throw on your lid, use your finger, blend out. I have bought so many of these, so you guys let me know. I was gonna do a video of testing all of them, because the thing is, do they all last? Do they get patchy? Do they crack and separate? I bought so many from different brands and Amazon and just different price points to see like what good choices and options are, because I do think they're gonna be the next big thing. Since I know you guys are gonna ask, I am still testing mascaras. I literally just ordered another one. I need to stop. But so far, my two favorites. I'm wearing today, which I know you probably can't tell very well because I have little lashes. The Ilia Limitless Lash. I'm gonna have to buy her in a big size. I really, really like her. I really like the brush and the way you can turn it and separate in different ways. It's got like this big comb. I love innovative brushes. I love when something's different. Formula's great too. And also the Tower 28, Make Waves. This is a tubing mascara. I'm very into the tubing. And this is a nice curved brush, small little silicone brush. But I've got a whole basket. I'm still testing them. I think I've worn them all at least a couple times. So everyone always asks me for powder recommendations with Seint. If you, let's say you like more of a matte look, natural look, or you're oily and you need to powder your full face. I always have given the same powder recommendations for years, kind of like some ride or die holy grails, like the Laura Mercier Translucent. Great powder. But I'm telling you, she has been dethroned, and I think it's one of the best formulated powders of all time. And this is the Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Soft Blur Setting Powder. I'm wearing her a little bit. No, I didn't put a whole lot on. But if you're wanting to just kind of like blur pores, but it look like skin, and you don't want to see powder on your face, I only put her like right here. She incredible. Let's put on a little bit more. Let's just use a little puff. And I have his puff. His puff is great too, but like, let's say you just want to blur a little bit. I don't typically powder my full face, but there's been times that I have with this, and my makeup looks so good and it stays so well. So if you're looking for a powder to wear over any foundation, highly recommend this. It's just, the technology in this is incredible. I'm wearing shade 3 Neutral Peach. And then my favorite discovery of the year, which this is not, I don't even think this is a new product of the year. It might be, was a setting spray. I have always been very, I don't want to say not convinced, but I rarely ever set my face. I do like a setting spray to kind of take down the powdery finish. If I want all day wear, I will use a powder and set my full face. And then I like a setting spray to kind of like take away that powder because I want the glow to my skin. But really, I've never been like, oh, that setting spray is why that makeup's lasting. I've never believed that until now. And the technology in these is very different than the mist, I believe. Like different, I don't know if it's the application, because I know all setting sprays have film formers and that's what's coating your face. But I feel like maybe it's because people aren't using enough of the spray type to really cover every speck of their skin in order to make sure you can't have transfer and all that. I have people wearing setting spray all the time and they're not getting all day wear. This setting spray, I dare you to try and not get all day wear. I've got both high end and low end, and I've shared this before. I mean, gosh, this one is even waterproof. I need to get the big, it comes in a small can so you can test it first, see if it works for you. And then it comes in a big Kahuna can. It's just pricey, but I do feel like this works just as well in my opinion. L'Oreal Infallible, so this is my other drugstore pick. 3-second setting mist, 36-hour, defies transfer. I believe it. Both of these are hairspray for the face. So if you don't like aerosol products, steer clear. But if you want your makeup to last all day, I dare you to try this. And hold your breath. But that mechanism of spraying, I feel like, I mean, shoot, probably even holds my hair. Like, it gives me the assurance. I know, like, my face, every time I use these two, my face looks exactly the same 16 hours later. So if you're having any issues with any makeup not lasting, try one of these. I mean, it has brought back my faith in setting sprays. Now, I'm not necessarily gonna use this probably every single day, but both of these say they're waterproof, sweat resistant, clothes resistant, smudge resistant, phone resistant, up to 36 hours. Dang. Don't wear your makeup 36 hours though. Please wash it. Last but not least, I'm going in with my favorite luxury, worth every penny, worth breaking the bank for. And it's a makeup item. And they sell out every year, and now I understand why. And this is the Hourglass Ambient Light. This one is the Evil Eye palette. I don't even know if it's still available, but I'm telling you, next year, if it comes back, these are so beautiful. So beautiful. So there is a powder, and it is one of those powders that kind of still leaves a nice luminescence to your skin. There's a bronzer here, and I was like, that bronzer doesn't even look like I'd be able to see it. Oh, I can see it. And so if you're having longevity issues, the easiest way to ever make your makeup last is to use liquid or creams and then set it with a powder. Makeup 101. So if you're using Seint creams and you say your blush isn't lasting, top it with a powder blush. Top your contour with a powder. Lock it in. It's got an illuminator. Oh, actually that's a blush. Blush. It's got an illuminator. They call it a highlight. Oh my gosh, it has everything. I've used this before, full face, no foundation, just to add some shape and glow to my skin. And I use this as eyeshadow, and it was gorgeous. And I'm like, what the literal heck is in this? There's a reason why they're pricey, because they're amazing. And this palette is gonna last me a very long time. So it's more of like a luxury investment. I don't know. They're beautiful. I want more now. It's a nice way if you want some of these products, because each one individually are pretty pricey, that you can get a nice sampling of different shades for less than buying each one individually. So, oh, Hourglass, why do you cost so much? I lied. Last but not least, and I am cheating because this was not a this year only product. Every year, this is my favorite non-skincare investment that I don't have to go to an esthetician's office frequently and get injections or anything else. It's gonna be my Sleep and Glow pillow. And I'm always reminded by how much I love this when I take a break from it and I don't use it, and then look at my face the next day, or I'm going to a hotel and I come back and I'm just like, wow, I just aged 10 years because I have all these new lines in my face. And so the pillow might not be new. Maybe their copper pillowcase is new this year, and that one helps me break out less, because if you're a side sleeper and you break out along this area, wash your pillowcase. But the copper in there is automatically antibacterial. So has my little pocket, and I don't get my sleep wrinkles, and I have not had Botox in years. Not that I don't need it. I'm just saying it can help you maybe not have to get those things as often, because you're preventing some of those things from happening, right? And it's another year, and we're another year older. So I will put my link and my discount code for that down in the drop box below the video. I love my Omnia. If you're a side sleeper, I know you will appreciate her too. Happy 2025. I'm kind of still in denial that 2024 is over. I'm still very much invested in all of these products that I just shared with you. I am excited to see what they launch next year. I'm curious, what do you guys think? What are your predictions for next year? I've seen predictions that bold blush is gonna be going away and we're gonna go much more natural again. I have been enjoying the no lash, no mascara type eye look, so I'm hoping those aren't going away. And I've been enjoying my mascara testing as well. I've heard matte skin's gonna come back in, and then I've also heard no, it's not. The glow will always be in style. So you know what? The truth is no one knows unless you're in product development. Those people probably have firsthand knowledge. But we know innovation is only gonna get better. Can't wait to see it and try some new goodies in 2025. Let me know, what do you guys wanna see next? You wanna see my drugstore Ulta haul, mascara review? I need to get my booty in gear. Oh yeah, pencil review. I've got so many videos in the works. If you have any requests as well, drop them in the comments below. It's a new year, lots of ideas spinning. I can't wait to hear what you guys want to see next. And as always, thank you guys so much for being here and watching. I will link everything down in the description box below, and Happy New Year. Love you guys.